So we're back today talking about the coronavirus. I mean, at first, right, I was freaking out and then I went downtown. I wasn't freaking out and I made a video on that. And then now I'm freaking out some more because the numbers that are coming out is absolutely crazy and the headlines that are shooting into my email is crazy too. So it's like you're likely to get the coronavirus. And I'm sitting here thinking shit because it seems like this is a pretty bad thing and it seems like I'm going to get it because if you actually scroll down here, right? Well, I'll let you know what they're saying. So they're basically talking about 1997, about SARS and stuff like that, and how a kid died, right? So, anyways, and then they fast forward to now about the coronavirus and says this is relatively different to SARS. It's worse. It's not better when they're saying it's different. So, back then, right, they could actually detect SARS easier, right? So now with the coronavirus, the thing is, like, you might have it, and there might be no symptoms, and you don't know if it might affect you or your family or something until it happens because your body might be different from another person's body, right? So, anyways, it kind of reminds me of the game or the story, The Walking Dead. What happens is, if you actually know about the story on The Walking Dead, right? Normally, generally speaking, everybody thinks that, hey, a zombie comes into existence or, something like that is because that the zombie bit another human and then they transferred the infection virus or whatever into that human and then that human turned into a zombie, right? So that was the normal consensus like for a very long time, but the Walking Dead kind of changed that. So if you know the Walking Dead, what happens is that the story goes that everybody is infected somehow. I don't know how, but what happens is that when you die in that, well, in that game, in the story in that game, when you die, you turn into a zombie. So this is kind of like it, right? I mean, you don't know who's infected until the symptoms actually show up. So it's kind of freaking me out a bit more right now. I mean, luckily, I don't go out as much as I used to. So, but you still need to go out, right? So, anyways, what really was eye popping is actually Korea, Italy, and Iran that reported their numbers this weekend. Yeah, this weekend compared to last week. So, I'm going to start off with the highest case, which is South Korea. And you probably can see it right there already. So, anyways, it says that last week they reported about 30 people being infected. Now there is about 833, and that's in a span of 1 week. I mean, it might be less than 1 week. It might be less than 5 days, right? So that is, I don't know, that is a huge jump. We're talking about 30 people, right? 30 people to 833. So, and this is not, this is in South Korea. So, anyways, it's like, uh-oh. And then if you go down to Iran, right? So Iran has 61 cases and 12 deaths right now. So, that's pretty dangerous getting there too because hey, if you have 61 now, I don't know if it's going to jump to 1,000 within 5 days, right? So that is quite a bit. And if we go down to Italy, and I think this, where is this? So this is Iran, right? And it looks like everybody's wearing masks here. So I don't even know what to do. I don't know if I should wear a mask or not because it seems like, I don't know. It seems like it's getting pretty bad. And here's Italy. So these three places jumped within a span of 1 week. It's freaking crazy. And it's making me kind of worried when I go out. And I'm wondering if I should, like, buy some masks. Well, I have some masks, right? But apparently you should only use masks once. So, I don't have enough for, I don't know how long it would be. I mean, the thing is, the masks are expensive now. It's like $100, like depending on the mask, right? It's like $100. So it's pretty crazy. So anyways, in Italy, it says that the biggest outbreak outside of Asia, 215 have been confirmed. They didn't really tell me how many was before, but I think it was less than 100. I think it was around 50. So now it jumped up to 215. So it's getting like pretty bad. And if you notice that, if you follow the, what do you call it? The Diamond Princess cruise in Japan, right? They quarantined 3,600 people, right? After an 80-year-old man tested positive. So, now apparently, what's this? 691 cases has been associated with an outbreak there. So anyways, the virus, I don't know. So far as I know in Canada anyways, hey, what's this talking about University of Toronto? All right, so this is what they said. They basically trapped a bunch of people in a large container with the virus. So this is I don't know. It's getting pretty freaky. Let me know what you think. I mean, the numbers are just going up, and I will continue to update and let you know what I'm doing as this virus kind of continues. Right, as far as I know right now, I'm just buying toilet paper. At least I have some toilet paper. But masks I can't get a hold of anymore. I mean, literally, I went into the store. They're like sold out, sold out. I mean, I think the people that lived through SARS, right? I was a kid back then. I don't know anything. So the people that lived through SARS really bought up the entire thing. I go on Amazon, you can't find any masks or anything. And if you were trying to get the masks off Amazon, they're $100 like a pair. I mean, it's crazy. So you know, that's what's happening so far, or the latest news on it. As I know, I'll keep you guys updated again. Let me know what you guys are doing in the comment section below, and how you feel about this virus.